I think when it comes to horror movies, Bali deserves a lot better than this. Hello everyone, I am the Artie Dans and welcome to SHOCKMANIA, one of the only YouTube channels that focuses on Asian horror cinema, though I do like to look at other things as well. There's a Discord you can join as well if you want to talk to more people who like these kind of movies. And what do I mean by these kind of movies? Well, it's this one in particular, Leak 2 JIMAT DADONG, which is a sequel and a remake of two previous movies. Well, a remake of one movie and a sequel to another, but you know what I mean, right? So first, before we go into the review of this really crazy movie, let's check out what it's about. A married couple from Jakarta decide to move to a villa in Bali to change their hectic lifestyle and fall pregnant. Unbeknownst to them, the wife seems to have a connection with an old snake dancer via something called Leak magic. Helping the wife to cleanse her soul of this black magic is an incredible cast of pantomime characters and some of the wildest, amateurish visual effects ever seen on film. Now, I've always hated the phrase, "this is the worst movie ever made," because I don't think that crown can ever belong to just one film. It's especially jarring when there's a whole bunch of keyboard warriors who have just come out of the latest Hollywood Marvel movie and use that phrase. I mean, listen here, buddy. You've got no idea what a bad movie is if the latest Marvel movie is considered the worst ever in your books. So is this the worst movie ever made? Absolutely not, but damn it, it tries very hard to be. I've been complaining for a long time now that I'm sick of all the religion in Indonesian horror and that I wish they would still make the same types of movies they made in the mid-2010s before all the crazy film regulation tightening happened. And while I did specifically mean more movies like Virgin Beach Creature or Hantu Jamul Gendong, in hindsight I think I might have been wrong, because this movie channels the idiocy of those two films, but without any of the charm that made them a lot of fun to watch. Now, I've never seen the first movie in the series, but a channel member in the SHOCKMANIA Discord said it was so bad he gave up after 30 minutes. And honestly, I really do believe him, because after 15 minutes of watching this movie, I experienced the following things. An openly campy gay character that would rival the three guys in the Thai Peanut series. And I mean, this guy would destroy their campiness. Constant comments about how awesome Bali is, as if we didn't get the hint the first 30 times. In the water scene, the camera lens gets visibly dirty. Yet no one in the production crew ever thought to clean the lens while they were shooting. And then to cap it off, it wasn't even removed in post-production either. Some of the shots also go out of focus. There's constant exposition, as if the film needs to make sure we're 110% aware of why the characters are doing the things they're doing. The unspoken rule of a visual medium is show me, don't tell me. This is not an audiobook. There's ear-shatteringly loud jump scare noises that were quite common in 2010's C-grade Indonesian horror. And you know what? By the end of the film, I was just reveling in how utterly big of a dumpster fire this film actually was. I mean, just to continue some of my dot points. Some of the visual effects involve stopping and starting the camera and then using a blend frame effect to try and hide the cut. This is mostly used when a character appears or disappears from the frame. The huge duck pool floaty. And in fact, all the scene of Denny, he's the gay character, all the scene of his families, every single scene involving them is useless and adds absolutely nothing to the film. Now check this out, there's also this character here. This character is wearing an Australian cricket team promotional t-shirt, and I swear during one of the scenes when the husband's channel surfing on the TV, there is a cricket match shown. And for those who don't know cricket, Google it. It's like a better baseball. Then there's the mystic Jero. This character is so ridiculously unexplainable that to even try would make no sense. But here goes. She seems to be connected with every character in the movie by virtue of the fact that everyone, and I mean everyone, seems to know who she is and goes to her for mystic guidance. Now, hilariously, the characters can either visit her in person or via meditation. That bit had me rolling around on the floor in stitches. Her makeup is also incredible. And by incredible, I mean, well, what do I mean? While in some scenes she appears to sport blackface with two of the most obvious makeup panda eyes you've ever seen. It looks ridiculous. And then to cap it off, the actress appears to have something in her mouth to make it out like she has a swollen right cheek. But in certain long shots, those are where the actress isn't doing anything, she can be seen adjusting whatever it is in her mouth. It's just so... I don't think I have words for this. Well, what about the film itself? Well, it's fine, I guess. Nothing remarkable. The story moves along at an incredible pace, and the way everything connects together is one of those only in a movie scenarios. The visual effects are utterly amateurish. And there is a hilarious scene of an unseen crew member under a bed literally throwing a snake into the scene. You know, I really do feel sorry for Bali. It's such a wonderful place with this deep, mystic and supernatural history. But it just doesn't translate well to film. The character in the Rangda costume looks ridiculous, where in real life it's something to be feared or at least spooked by. You know, the movie tried. It really did try, but its eyes were bigger than its stomach, and even more impressive in that it hints at a part 3, which clearly goes to show that someone is enjoying these movies and someone is enjoying making them. It certainly is a labor of love behind these movies, but using the patent pending ghost rating, which stands for great horror or stupid trash, unfortunately, one ghost is about all I can give this one. It really is. Look, there is some fun to be had with this one. It's just not a great film. The production value wise, it's shocking. There are scenes, even in the same scene, there are bits where you can't even hear the actor talk, such as when the manager of the property is doing something, he's talking to himself. And that's another thing, characters constantly talk to themselves, constantly giving exposition about what is happening in the movie, as if you're too stupid to follow what's going on. Now, as I mentioned in the intro, this movie appears to be a sequel from a 2017 film called Liak, and also a remake of another movie from 2019 called Liak something. I can't quite remember what it's called. And reading the synopsis of that film seems to closely match the synopsis of this film, although it appears that Sandra is maybe not married in that one. I have literally no interest in watching any of these other Liak movies. This was more than enough for me. And I'm flabbergasted that this actually made it onto Netflix, considering Netflix supposedly has such a high quality control for the movies they allow on. This seems very un-Netflixy. So, I don't know. I'm the Artie Dans, you are watching Shockmania. Thank you so much for tuning in. A big shout out on the screen right now to the 3 channel members that we have here on Shockmania. We have a Discord, as I mentioned. I'd love for you to join in and join the fun and craziness of our Discord. Otherwise, like, subscribe, comment, all that other shit. I will catch you next time. Thank you.